Say it, brother.
Yeah.
I actually wanted December 10th.
7 more years. That's right.
It's going to be 11. We're going to amend the Constitution.
And then 8 more years of Pence. And wearing good hands.
I got another
Yeah,
T-shirt
and
says
then Trump will be vice president.
That's right.
2024. Re-elect President Pence
Until we get
Right.
in 2024.
Right.
All right?
Sure.
That's it.
That's the plan. Another 8 years.
They can't figure that out.
USSR, right?
That's right. That's right.
I know I'm subscribed to you.
Good. Good. So people recognize me. I don't understand how. I'm never on camera. Hardly ever on camera. And it's like this.
I can recognize that voice, you know.
I guess that's what it is. Well, watch out for some videos from this event.
Yeah.
They're coming this mornings.
No, because like I'm Muslim and I support Trump. You know, and I feel like that's definitely like something you don't see that often. But the way I see
Let
it,
me talk to you. It's kind of a hot topic.
Yeah.
Muslim and Trump.
Yeah.
But come here. Let's talk. So let me interview a Muslim Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Okay. So the problem you're from
I'm from Libya.
from Libya.
I mean, like
Oh, my God.
my ethnicity is a little bit different because I'm Berber by essence. My grandfather was from Italy, so I'm pretty much like a mixed breed between like African and like European.
Right.
But, yeah.
So tell me why as a Muslim, specifically as a Muslim, do you like Trump?
Well, number one, do you want to like walk us because he just
Sure,
keep
sure,
focused?
yeah.
You don't okay, because I mean like this is a big topic.
So let me be on camera for a
Yeah.
change.
Okay, so number one, we got to look at Islamic belief. Our religion teaches us that number one, abortion. You know, it's only being used. It should be used in cases like the woman's life is in threat, right? Trump doesn't believe in it. He believes in pro-life, and even when we look at these core values, he aligns with our belief-wise. Of course, you know, a lot of Muslims will say Trump's anti-Muslim because of the Muslim ban. I'm from Libya. I haven't been in my home country in about 5 to 6 years because people, I get a shithole, put it in, I guess, in a nice way. You have ISIS in there. You have people there that are literally, like, if I go there right now, I will 100% be kidnapped.
Courtesy of Obama, by the way. Muammar Gaddafi was no saint.
I mean, yeah, he was no saint.
But choosing between a free-running terrorist
and that's the thing where even myself, I struggle with, because you got to ask yourself, do you want to live in society? But then I also ask myself, if the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was alive right now, he would, I'm pretty sure he would condemn Gaddafi and what he does. And so you got to ask yourself, do you want and for me, because I'm a Muslim, I'm going to put that above and I'm going to say out with him, even though it might be in chaos. And so I'd rather support. So as far as that goes, I for one do not want ISIS coming in here. All right, ISIS targeted like majority Muslims.
Well, here in New York City,
that,
just the other day, they murdered 8 innocent people.
And not just
the
that.
other day.
Not just that. We can look at if we look at Muhammad's life in the early from his autobiography, he lived to protect not only Muslims but also Christians, Jews, and everything. It should be a Muslim's obligation to not only protect ourselves but also other people around us who we decide to live in peace with. Now, of course, because I see, like I said, this is a big topic, and there's
It is a big
sometimes
topic.
people who
I mean,
say Islam is meant to completely
Religion of peace. Would you subscribe
Look,
to that?
I don't believe in that. I think that was just propaganda pushed by Muslims after 9/11 to kind of way to ease the thing, because back then you used to have anything a Muslim done would be blaming on, and so because I still remember 9/11 posts. Everything that Muslim done would be blaming on all the Muslims, and now we live in a society where it's the opposite. Anything a Muslim does, don't blame all Muslims. When it should be a middle way. We get it. A Muslim did something that we'll say that it's not what our religion teaches, but we shouldn't be. The media should not be focused on saying, don't attack Muslims, don't attack Muslims. We should be asking ourselves, what should we do to fix the problem?
Right.
That's what I believe in.
So in other words, to sum it up, you are for what he called extreme vetting, and you are for building the wall.
I mean, I'm for the wall. I mean, if it will work, immigration. I came in here legally. I mean, I went through the whole way. I know what it's like. Okay,
Legally or illegally?
I came here legally.
Illegally?
No, legally.
Legally. Okay.
I did the whole thing.
Right. So did I.
Even
exactly.
then, and it's not fair to me, because I was born in Canada, but I still went through the whole process. And someone is just coming in here, daddly, and then they get the same benefits like me. No, that's not how it should be. And not just that, but we can also talk about I mean, the thing is, I don't understand, like, people are saying, you know, let them in, and it's just like, why don't you go to any other country in the world and tell them, I'm coming in here illegally, but I'm your citizen now.
Exactly.
What are they gonna say?
That's
like,
right. I mean, try to go. We're talking about our neighbor Mexico, for instance.
Like,
try to enter Mexico illegally.
You'll get jailed. Yeah.
You'll be
I
in jail.
understand it's a tough subject, and I'm definitely not like saying that we should just like throw them all out. Like I'm saying, there could be a middle way
But Trump is not even talking about it
He's
right now. He's talking about the new immigrants. Building the wall does not equate throwing out people who are in this country
in
already.
fact, he said DACA. He said keep it. But then you have people who are just like
It's debatable. Let's put it this way. Debatable. So how can he unequivocally say that Trump is for throwing out the illegals that are in this country now when it's still not a done deal? He is only talking about building the wall to prevent the new illegals entering the country.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, and we can debate upon how you know whether the wall will be effective or not. But at the end of the day, I feel like
of course it's effective.
I mean,
it's absolutely effective.
I believe it will be effective.
Look at the East Berlin and West Berlin. It worked marvelous.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's.
No one could possibly escape East Berlin into West. No way. Look at that. Look at Israel. Look how many homicide bombers were in Israel until they built the wall. After they built the wall, when was the last time a homicide bomber would blow himself up and other innocent Israelis in pizzeria? It's been a number of years since they built the wall. Right? So they work.
Oh yeah. I mean, even with like the whole topic of like Israel, and like I know a lot of like. I'll even myself admit, like I've seen this within Muslims themselves, they believe in like an eradication completely, like all Jews in Israel, and I'm completely against that. Because, and this is where you as a Muslim have to ask yourself, you know, it should be about forgiveness, because like, and I'm using the story of the Prophet's life. So the kind of like the whole gist of it is that he was kicked out from Mecca.
It's so loud. Let's move a little bit.
He was kicked out of Mecca, and he was in Medina for his life. During this time where he was coming over to Mecca, he literally had an army of 10,000 people.
Murdered 10,000 people?
No. He had an army of 10,000.
Army, okay.
They controlled the whole city, of entire Mecca. The Meccans were literally people who literally beat Muhammad, like they threw stones at him. They killed people that he knew, and all this like terrible stuff. And even whenever he said, and whenever they came to him and said, "What are you gonna do with?" He said, "You're free. I've forgiven you," like Joseph did to his brothers, which is like the whole story of Prophet Joseph, where his brothers.
My beef. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, go ahead.
But one of my beefs when it comes to, let's say, Islam, and a lot of proponents or followers of Islam today, for whatever reason, and I don't understand why, they're thinking Islam has gone back to the 7th century. You follow?
Yeah.
I mean, this is 21st century.
I mean, well, we gotta. What do you, as in you mean like how so? Just so I kind of get a better idea of what you mean 7th century. Like.
When I say 7th
like
century,
the hijab and all that kind of stuff?
Well, it's not like outwardly, but also like Sharia law. Like when we talk about freedoms in Saudi Arabia, only this summer they allow women to drive.
Listen, I'll tell you like this. I do not.
This is 21st
Saudi Arabia is absolutely not, and I'll get to it. But anyway, like, so about Sharia. Number one, Sharia. People don't even, like Muslims ourselves, don't even know what the strict guideline of Sharia is. From different places, they'll be applying different stuff. But in the end, it's something that should not be applied to Christians. It's something that should be only applied to Muslims, that's it.
How about if you make it very, very simple? Very simple. Muslims in the Western societies, like you here in America, or in Canada, or in Italy, you can worship freely. You can have your mosques. You can go and preach whatever you want freely.
Yeah.
Now, what happened to the Jews in the past that lived in Iraq and Libya and Syria and Yemen, all over the Middle East? Their property was expropriated. They were forced to leave the Middle East and settle in Israel.
I'm completely against
Christians are next because there are no Jews left. Now the Christians on the line. The Yazidis, for instance, in Syria, Iraq.
So an Islamic belief,
Tolerance.
Not tolerance as well, but also as well as. All right. So in our religion, we believe God created 3 entities, something called jinns, angels, and humans. So jinns and humans both have free will. Okay. So all these like ISIS and all that, they're killing, like they're literally killing people because they have different beliefs. Like this is in itself, it's like it contradicts the ideology of free will. A human being can do whatever the hell they want to according to our own deen.
That's supposed to be. That's
like
right.
even for women who wear hijab, it's an obligation for them in their religion to wear that. Of course, that's not now burqa and all that. Those are people going the extra mile. That is not. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't wear that because I believe that's your human right. You can do whatever the hell you want to.
Right.
But the obligation is only hijab. But even then, a woman can choose not to wear it. She will be living in sin, but she still has a choose.
She has this right in Western countries.
Yeah.
But not in Muslim countries.
Yeah, I know.
And that's
I mean,
the problem.
it depends. Like Syria. No.
Even in Turkey, the most secular thing.
I've been to Turkey before.
Thanks to editor Atatürk. I mean, he was adamant to create a secular Turkey. And look what's happening now with Erdogan. He's turning back. He's trying to make it more strictly Muslim, religious country. I mean, so the movement is the opposite. Instead of freedom, they're trying to enslave women. Well, I wouldn't use the word enslave, but limit their freedoms, limit the freedoms of men, limit freedoms of everybody. And unfortunately, that's what the Muslim religion has become right now, and it's so sad.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is that that's not the way that it should be, and I think more Muslims should be speaking out against this.
I agree.
It shouldn't just be saying. It should be action. Actions speak louder than words.
Look, this is another beef. So let me say this on camera. See, I'm Jewish. So if any of my fellow Jews were to strap the explosives around their waists, if they were traveling around the world, blowing up the airlines or doing what the Muslims are doing around the world right now, I would be the first one to go out in the street protesting and demanding that my fellow Jews stop doing that. How many demonstrations are there among you guys, the Muslims,
I agree with you.
Condemning their fellow Muslims who do these abhorrent things?
I agree with you. I mean, there's
Not every Muslim is the same.
Yeah,
Not every Muslim is a terrorist, but every terrorist is a freaking Muslim. I'm using freaking, not referring to the Muslims, obviously, but to the terrorists. You know what I mean? And that bothers me a lot. That you guys do not go out in the streets and condemn overwhelmingly, unequivocally. There was, you know what shocked me? That they were asking Muslims living in America if there are any circumstances, possibly any circumstances, where this kind of behavior, terrorist behavior, can be justified. 20% said yes. Every fifth Muslim said there might be circumstances where you can do.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
20%?
I got you.
American Muslims.
Yeah, I mean, I believe with
Anyway,
I agree with you
sorry
on
for
this.
interrupting.
No, it's okay. I agree with you. Muslims, whenever they say who's condemning, they'll tell you, look, this guy wrote an article, this guy said this. But like, you can say whatever. Action speaks louder than words.
Exactly.
And that's the way I see it. And as far as like, even myself, I've not seen that much action. Yeah, I've not seen that much action from even like. And the thing is, like even within the own Muslim world, I believe there's things that are like un-Islamic. Like for example, in Saudi Arabia, and this is one of the things where. So in our religion, we have something called fatwa, where whenever Islamic scholars give legal rulings, I do not abide by any of the rulings that the Saudi Arabia scholars do because I do not respect them. The royal family in Saudi Arabia is un-Islamic. The shit they do, they're killing people in Yemen, bombing. Literally, I mean, it's not even like Christian, it's other Muslims. And the Prophet himself said,
That's another point.
Yeah, and the Prophet himself said that if you see the photos, it's like sad stuff, like children that are like the Prophet himself said that even whenever there's Muslims are engaged in war, you're not allowed to hurt women or children, and they're still doing, but they do not condemn it. And this is why I'm telling, like, it's all a joke.
There are more Muslims killing their fellow Muslims than anybody else ever in the history of the Muslim world. Just Iran-Iraq war alone took the lives of 1 million. I'm not talking about maimed and wounded. This 8-year-long war took the lives of 1 million fellow Muslims. Gassing like in Syria today, using gas against fellow Muslims. I mean, the weapons of mass destruction. That's horrible.
I mean, the way I see it is like we're
Muslims against Muslims.
We're literally seeing like the whole European history. People are claiming it's religion, but it's not religion. It's personal gain. The way I see it.